What's the tea on the tail about the tea? It is none other than the King of Shade himself, Shadelips, and welcome back to the second episode of Tipsy Cocktail, where alcoholism is a choice. Yes, baby, over here we taste all the drinks and we spill all the tea and give you relationship biases and anything else that we can get. But y'all, before we jump into it, y'all already know my fabulous co-hosts. We have Miss Asia Monet herself. And we have Miss Rennie DJ herself.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
We is good. We is good. How the people feeling out there?
I am great. I'm ready to have fun tonight.
Yes. But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and make an announcement of congratulations to ourselves. Baby, our first episode dropped this Friday. And how y'all feel about it? Did y'all like the response? What was the feel of it?
It was a really good feeling. I was happy that all that day because I knew something it was strong drop, and I felt like my friends and family was very supportive. They were watching and texting me and stuff like that, and doing shout outs on Snapchat. So it was great. I really enjoyed the feedback, and I love watching it back. It turned out really good.
Yes, baby. We gave a whole hoot, man. We went down and gave a whole party, if you may, with that first video. And we're going to keep giving it to you every Friday. So y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. So we can talk about it. Also, y'all can send in letters at Itstipsycocktails@gmail.com about anything. Anything you want to discuss or talk about, go ahead and send in an email there. And so before we jump into our real topic, I got a few celebrity topics I want to hit. So the two big things that happened over the I think week before is Danny. If y'all know who she may be, Danny Lane. She got a song with Chris Brown. I can't think of, but I really like it when I hear it on the radio. Yeah,
that's all I know.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her.
I hope somebody never heard of that girl song.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, that song, and she got one more other song that I like. But other than that, Miss Danny Lane dropped gave a snippet of her single that she'll come out recently. It's called Yellow Bone. And basically on there, she was saying how the dudes love a yellow bone and boom, bam, bam. And the people's out there thinking it was a shot towards his baby, to the baby mama, because you know he got a dark skinned baby mama, so she was throwing shade. But the people really upset is that she was being colorist and that she's white, so she can't even say yellow bone. So how my people's feeling out there?
Marie, you want to take that?
Yeah, I feel like she was definitely being shady.
Yeah.
Towards the baby moms. They had already got into it, and some comments were made on both sides.
Oh, so they got into it before she dropped that snippet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they had got into it. Apparently he was still messing with the baby mama when they, dropped that they were official. So, I feel like she was being shady. I don't feel like her apology was genuine at all. Wasn't even really an apology.
Right.
Throwing out words like chocolate and melanin friends don't make it better.
That's like saying when you being homophobic, you got a gay friend.
Yeah, be like, oh, I'm not homophobic. I got a gay cousin. Like,
I'm not a racist. I got a black friend.
Right.
That's definitely what that was. Yeah. So knew what she was doing. And the song was trash.
Okay, yeah, that's my point of view. I can't get into the colorist stuff because the song was just so horrible that I didn't care.
Right.
Like, how did y'all make it past? Yep, buddy. How did y'all make it past that?
I think I don't even think I heard. I think all I heard was the yellow bone part, and I said, "Girl, this is horrible." I don't care. I was like, before we get into who she being racist, she can't say it. The song is just horrible. Okay, now Danny, like we're gonna pray for you, and we're gonna hope you get the right mental help that you need because you're not black. So we're gonna jump over to my next topic. It's been swirling around last week, but we're gonna give it to our co-host Miss Asia. Tell us about Mr. Trey Songz, or Tremaine, if you may.
Well, Mr. Tremaine Neverson was wrongfully accused at a football game.
Oh, here we go.
No, okay. The story says that Trey went to the Tampa Bay game last Sunday, and they say he wasn't wearing a mask, and the police came up to him and they got into a little scuffle. But that is not true. What happened was that they was at the football game, and he said some fans were heckling, and then I don't know how the police got involved in that. Police came up, swung, and then Trey punched him in the face and put him in the headlock. They say he wore no mask, but if you go on his Instagram page, you can see pictures of him before the game with mask on, blah, blah. So if they did catch him with a mask off, I think he said he was eating some fries or something. And if you look at the video close, the white man behind him didn't have on a mask either. So I do feel like it was like, maybe not by him being black, but maybe because it was just him, you know. But Trey told us 2021, he ain't playing them games.
Clear.
He ain't gonna be a name that y'all gonna be happy to say.
Right, clearly.
Did you see the headlock?
Black Lives Matter that day.
Did you see the headlock that he had him in? Black lives did matter that day.
That's how he gonna do you.
Huh? I did get a little scared. But no. I sent that bail money and let him get him out.
Oh, okay.
If y'all was wondering how he got out, I sent that bail money.
I just got something to add on there. With Trey Songz, I just want to know, since he had COVID, was it 19? No, 2020. He had COVID then. And the people's just want to know why the fuck he keep going out after he had COVID. Like every time you hear of a celebrity event and say such and such was there, you ain't gonna never miss Trey Songz name out the book. He gonna be included every time. I'm like, Trey Songz, you don't know how to sit down there. You got a whole kid. Go deal with your child. Because you was at every celebrity function. Like, did you just have COVID? You and Ashanti both.
Well, he's definitely not the only celebrity out here who had COVID and still running around. So,
but see, he's the main one they talking about.
The man only said one time that he had COVID.
But he keep going places. Sit down.
There's so many these people out here in the world.
He must be immune to it. At this
COVID. He's always in some shit.
So we ain't gonna forget
to hide out for it because I feel like people trying to pick on him.
What they ain't gonna do is jump on their bandwagon and tearing down a black man like him. We not gonna tear down that black, strong, fine man. We not gonna do that.
And especially not in front of King, man.
And not especially in front of his wife. Especially not in front of his wife. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's our cue to move on right there.
Right. Let's jump into the real topic because we didn't care about Trey Songz like that. So the topic for today is
What's the topic?
And it's a specific way I want to handle it. I want relationship, and when is it too early to post, or is it too early at all to start posting your relationship on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media basically? Is it a certain time limit that you need to be posting your boo or your significant other?
Oh, we talking relationships.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
What's that?
I continue.
Let me stop playing.
Okay, so
as far as
go ahead, Reen.
The posting. Me personally, I wouldn't suggest posting your significant other before a year. That's just me though. I just feel like anything before that can be, kind of temporary. I know people gonna slam me for that. I really don't want to post you at all, but if I do post you, it's gonna be after that year or close to a year. Maybe not exactly a year, like 9, 10, 11 months, like around that time. And
okay.
on. Then we start dropping little hands and side profiles, and then boom, on my wedding day you will get the full face.
Right.
I kind of feel Ren. Like I feel like number one, I ain't never post nobody on my page or anything ever. So number one, I feel like you shouldn't, but because I feel like in the beginning you post your man, you think you happy or whatever, and everybody gonna come with a story all of a sudden. Oh, I know him from such and such, and he used to talk to so and so, or blah 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 blah. Or I used to talk to him, and my man probably ain't do nothing but say hey to you, or hey, you dropped something.
Right.
And you make it seem like this man didn't talk to you, or y'all probably did text, but that don't mean y'all talk or dated. So I don't know, but I don't know. The next man that love me out loud, I'm telling you, I don't care. I'm gonna post them, and then when y'all come tell me y'all story, so I can say, so it's my turn now. So.
Okay. So I feel never had a relationship, but me personally, I feel like if you gonna post your man, you gotta deal with everything that come with it. If you gonna post everything, oh my bae ate pork chops today, or you gonna post and blah blah blah, you gotta deal with everything that come with it. You gotta deal with me asking after you delete every picture of you and him. You gotta deal with me asking what Jerome ate. He was just on your.
Oh, don't use that name. Ew.
Oh,
ew. Ew. Yeah, don't ask where he at. Don't ask where he at. I done had a mental funeral for him.
Oh, look, not a mental funeral ring.
I keep bringing up a name.
So, but you got to deal with everything that come with. You got to deal with, because I'm investing in your relationship now. I'm a fan. I'm sit there and I screenshot your pictures and send to my boo and say, hey, when we get in a relationship, I want to take some pictures like this. So I'm investing in your relationship now.
Okay, but say if I'm just posting my man, I ain't telling you what my man doing for me. I just post a picture here and there. You don't get the right to be in my relationship for me to tell you what happened then, okay. unless I'm telling you, oh, me and babe be doing this, or babe is such a great man, blah blah blah. If I'm putting you in my business, then yeah. But if I'm just posting a picture here and there, don't ever ask me nothing.
Okay, I can take that. How you feel about that, ring? Do you think folks got the right to their privacy? But I'm saying if you put your whole business about your relationship on social media, do we as the people have the right to question you about your relationship when it's over?
I feel like if you start off with being open, not even just start off throughout the whole relationship, if y'all are being very open and very transparent about what y'all got going on, what y'all go through, how y'all get through stuff, I do feel like there is a certain what I'm trying to say, I do feel like they should speak on, like, if they weren't together anymore eventually, probably not at first, but if you gave us all of this, you should, but yeah. They don't. But then again, too, like,
they don't have to say a damn
thing. They don't have to say anything. It would just be nice, since y'all included us in all the other parts, to include us in this part. But they don't. Hell no. I wouldn't say nobody.
I ain't saying nothing. Just post it. Just see this next nigga that's gonna be on there.
Okay, and just like and love that.
Right. Mind your business. You see the next nigga that's gonna get posted.
Okay, so with that, so we're gonna go to a topic of toxic relationship. What gravitate us to toxic relationship?
I'm not gravitating towards no toxic relationship.
But
not intentionally.
Right.
Not intentionally. I really feel like the way we grew up, the people we grew up around, like our examples of love and stuff, we, depending on what your example is and how much you know, and depending on the stage you are in life, is how you view relationships and what you gravitate towards. So me not having like a really good example, I knew what I didn't want,
Right.
but also I knew what I grew up in and what was comfortable. And I feel like because I know toxic, I grew up comfortable with toxic. And so when I'm in something toxic, my first response may not be to leave.
Right.
Because that's what I know. That's what I'm comfortable with. But as time go along, you should be able to be like, mm-mm. Even for some people, it should be in the beginning, you should be like, oh, hell nah. Red flag, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay,
gone.
with the red flag thing, do you think it's a red flag? Like when people say, "Oh, I didn't know he was like that," I always say, "No, it was red flags showing you that he was like that. You weren't paying attention."
Sometimes the red flags look like a party going on.
I was gonna say sometimes not just men but women too. Like
Uh-huh.
you think you know a bitch or a nigga, and then boom,
I'm
no,
telling you,
like
the
no
red
sign
flags be
out
looking
of
like a
nowhere.
party sometimes.
Okay,
But
okay.
no,
Sometimes that red flag look a little orange, a little pink. Is it?
Right.
you know what's going on.
You think it's a flag for breast cancer? Like,
I'm telling you, them red flags. You be like, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna see past that. But you got them. When you see a red flag, you gotta like at least question it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm learning now. You at least can question, because sometimes I just bypass it, and then in the end I'm like, God, dog, I saw that coming.
Right.
But toxic relationships, I'm not really attracted to. I never had no real relationship goals of nobody I ever knew in like real life or anything. Well, first of all, nobody relationship is my goal, but no. I never seen a positive relationship like that before until I got older.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a couple that I was like, I really like. And but you have toxic. I'm not dealing with that. Listen, I did that one time when I was 19, and that was it. I knew that day.
That's enough toxic for you.
That was enough for me. I told a man that I would run us off the road. I told him I'd kill us both.
Yeah, that should have been enough for you right there, because baby, you jumping into territory killing everybody.
But you know what's crazy? I didn't even like that man like that.
And that's extra toxic.
Right.
I didn't even like that man like that. He just said something I did not like, and I was like, I saw red. I kill us both. And mind you, I was on my way to church.
You finna die and listen to Hezekiah Walker. That what you telling me?
I was on my way to church. But you know the crazy thing is, I got in church and I started thinking, I need to let that go, because first of all, I don't even like him like that. Start there. Second of all, I don't never want a man to be able to bring that side out of me.
Right.
I never want a man to be able to have that fit where I'm like, nigga, or I kill you, or I'm going to go slash some ties, or I never want to do that. So when it gets to a point where I can see that side get ready to come out, I know I gotta bow out gracefully. So I don't do toxic.
Okay. So this is a no toxic zone over here in Tipsy Cocktail Land. The only thing toxic we do is drink. That's it.
But I thought you said you like toxic. I thought you said you like toxic.
You know what? Coming from somebody that never had a relationship, I kind of do like toxic. But see, I like thugs, and most thugs are toxic. So that's
I felt that. I've been delivered from that though. Just recently,
I never had
but just recently delivered, but I felt that. But we gonna pray for your healing.
Yeah, go ahead and pray for Shadelips over here. Yeah. He received. Amen. Okay, so ladies, we go one more thing. Potential. Like, if you see potential in a man, do you go after? Because I heard this saying that said, I can't see more potential in you than you see in yourself. So if you see the potential in somebody, but they don't see it in themselves, do you still pursue it? And how long do you pursue it until they realize their potential?
Well, I will say that women see potential all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've learned in a past situation is never do that again. Like I saw a picture where I could see him doing this. You know, I could see it come together one of these days. Potential lied my ass. Potential lied my ass.
Right.
Potential got him together for another girl. But women have this thing where when they see this dude they like or whatever, they see the future right then and there. They say, okay, this is what can happen. This is what can happen. This is what can happen. And I had to realize that, baby, just let it go. Just let it flow. I mean, you can push somebody to what you think they is, but if they don't want to do it for themselves, let it go. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. I fell for potential, and potential left my ass on the ground. I fell, and it did not pick me up.
Knocked your ass clean.
Knocked me the fuck out. I fell, and it did not pick me up. So, women have a tendency of doing that. We fall for the potential of what you could be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child. Piggybacking off what Asia said, that potential got me fucked up. I'm only 22. But potential, trying to see past what a nigga is at the time and trying to see into the future based off some qualities or traits he have that you can feel like can progress to something greater later on, it'll get you hurt every time.
Right.
Because you have like active potential, like somebody that's actively working on being, you know what I'm saying? And then you have shit that people know they can do and they just don't use it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, nah, like if somebody, and this goes for men too, I'm not leaving out men because women, you know, there's some hoes out here that ain't doing what they do, ain't the best they can be. If you don't see somebody actively being what they need to be, or gravitating towards that, like actively gravitating towards that, not, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I could be this way. If you don't see that active right then and there,
period.
Ain't nobody finna keep waiting for a potential hypothetical hell.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I just feel like, to close it all off, I just feel like I'm basically what Ren said. I'm not finna see what you don't see in you. Like if you're a rapper, I'm not finna keep holding you down for 10 years. No, give it up. Your rap career over. Your barber career is over. After you missed the homeboy lined up twice, ain't no more. Like I'm not finna see what you don't see in yourself. So after that,
that's true. I get that. No.
So I guess that is it. So that is it. We cover most things. We might touch on this relationship topic again.
We're gonna double back on it.
Yeah, we're gonna double back. We're gonna double back on her. But I guess that's it. In the closing words, ladies.
Well, don't be afraid to fall in love. Nah, F them relationships.
You know,
honestly,
I'm just talking until I get
something. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let nobody take off of it. Get this money.
Get your coin. But somebody treat you right. Just let yourself be treated right. Don't fall for no toxic, no potential of what a man could be. Mm-hmm. You know, no. Pray to God.
Okay, ladies.
Don't be scared to love nobody. Don't be scared. Just use your head. Look, don't be scared to use your head. Period.
Hey, in many ways, don't be scared to use your head.
No. No, don't use your head to think.
So, ladies, that's it for this episode. I would like to go ahead and close it off. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. This is the second episode of Tipsy Cocktails. Y'all make sure y'all check out the first episode, and y'all can follow all of us separately on all of our social medias. It'll be down in the description. But ladies, y'all want to go ahead and tell them where they can find you at?
My stuff is SimplyAsiamonae on everything. ASIAMONAE. That is on Instagram and Snapchat. You will never know that Facebook unless you know me personally.
Right.
I keep disappearing into the dark, but you can find me on Twitter at _CYRENITYYY.
Come on. And y'all already know y'all can find me at Shadelips on all things, Twitter and Instagram. And you can follow our group page at Itstipsy.com. I mean, It's Tipsy. Itstipsycocktails on Instagram, and also it's TipsyCocktails on Twitter.
Baby, get it together.
Ain't it? Baby, just don't know what to say. And y'all can also send letters down to Itstipsycocktail@gmail.com.
Yeah, send us some tipsy mail.
Oh, come on, Tipsy Mail.
Come on, send us some tipsy mail.
Yes, y'all go ahead and send us some Tipsy Mail, and we'll catch y'all on the next episode.